Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal. Thank you so much for watching. I am so excited for today's video. God, my voice went up really high right there. I'm going to be filming my very first ever Halloween makeup tutorial for you guys. So last year on Instagram, I posted this photo and so many of my followers loved it, but I wasn't doing YouTube back then, so I just created a blog post and sort of just wrote out all of the steps to achieving that look. And I figured that now that I'm doing YouTube videos, I would sit down and recreate it and record it for you guys. I personally just love this time of year. October is my favorite month ever. Me and my husband got married in October. It's Halloween time. It's the start of all of the holidays, all the pumpkins and the leaves and the scariness and the spookiness. I love all of it. The dressing up, I give it all to me. So I'm really excited, if you couldn't tell, to be filming this video. I hope you guys love it, and let's just jump right in. All right, so you'll want to be sure that you go in with a clean face. So the only thing I have on my skin right now is moisturizer, eye cream, and then I did prime my skin as well. All right, so in my blog post, I'm gonna be following along with that, which I did link that blog post down below in the description, so feel free to check that out if you're following along with this tutorial. So step one is to apply foundation to your face that is a few shades lighter than your skin tone and set with powder to make sure it is a matte finish. So I'm gonna go in using the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade Aruba. And then to make this a little bit lighter than my skin tone, I'm actually gonna go in using this white foundation, and this is from LA Girl. For this Halloween makeup, I think it just looks really cool when your skin is super pale, just because I think it just brings out more of the effect of the look. So that's why I'm gonna add this white foundation to my foundation. You'll also want to go over your eyelids. That's gonna prep for the eyeshadow that we're gonna put on. I'm probably gonna be wearing like a turtleneck with this. That's probably what I would wear if I were like going to a party and I was doing this look. I would probably wear a black turtleneck. So I'm gonna bring that down my neck. You'll also want to go over your lips as well, because we are going to be putting makeup on that. Okay, now I'm going to set my face with powder. I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Blend out any creasing first. Okay, so now I'm gonna start the shading, and I only used one palette for my entire face for this, and that is the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with these 4 shades in the palette to begin the shading process. And I'm gonna start the blending in the order that they're in. So I'm just gonna take a big fluffy blending brush, and don't be shy with these, like dig your brush into that shadow. Okay, so I'm just going to start blending this messily all over my eyes. And this is that first shade in that row, that yellowy orange shade. I'm also gonna bring it right into this crease here and up into my eyebrows. With shading, you don't have to be super precise. So that's what makes this look a lot easier than other Halloween looks where you have to be super exact. You can also bring it down the side of your nose here. All right, now I'm gonna start blending up. All right, now I'm gonna go in using that second shade in that row. Same brush. Now I'm gonna go into that third shade in that row. I like using all these shades because it has like that, it gives it that gradient really shaded look, which is what you want. You want your face to have a lot of dimension. And I'm actually gonna start bringing this shade into my brows a little bit. And by the way, this is the Morphe M441 brush. This is my favorite blending brush ever. Okay, now I'm gonna go in using that 4th shade, same brush again. All right, now I'm gonna dip into these 2 like cranberry shades in the palette just to deepen this up even more. And this isn't necessary, but I'm actually gonna change blending brushes. I'm gonna go to a little bit of a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe M433. And I'm just gonna mix these 2 cranberry shades together, and you'll see how that just like deepens it up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into like the darker browns and blacks in the palette and start blending that over top all of what I've just done. So I'm gonna start with the dark browns, and you can mix these or not. I'm just gonna mix them for the heck of it. So this one I'm gonna be a little bit more precise, not like too much, but a little bit more. So I'm gonna focus this in the crevices of my eye, coming down in my nose, and then above my eyebrow. So I'm gonna go in using this really dark brown shimmery shade. I'm gonna put this on my lid just using my finger. All right, now I'm gonna go in and just start throwing all of those shades down on my lower lash line. I'm gonna be using the same M433 brush to do that because of course this, like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. We actually want it to be kind of messy and blown out, so that's why I'm using this brush for that. I am gonna start using those cranberry shades. Now I'm gonna dip in the browns, the dark browns. So these shadows look a little harsh on this side, so I'm just coming in with my Beauty Blender to sort of like calm those down a little. Now for the black. I'm gonna grab a little small detailed brush like this. This is the Morphe M506. All right, now I'm gonna apply eyeliner. I'm gonna take just a little small pencil brush like this. This is the MAC 219, and I'm just gonna dip this into a light brown eyeshadow and start carving out my face. You'll want to follow your natural cheekbone. So maybe start right here, come in, and then down. I barely have anything on this brush, so that really helps to kind of carve out the shape that you want. So I'm gonna go back in with the M433 and start dipping into these brown shades and just shading. Okay, then you're gonna have that big blending brush and you're gonna start mixing those browns and blacks all through your forehead. So I'm gonna take some of that dark brown shadow and I'm gonna start blending that right in the crevice of my nose. Then take that shadow and blend right here into your temples. Okay, now we're gonna trace out the nose. I'm gonna use that same liquid Stila liner, liquid liner. This is the easiest to use to trace out your nose, or you can use like a little tiny detailed brush if you want. So now that I have the nose traced out, I'm actually going to grab some black gel liner and I'm gonna grab a little tiny detailed brush, something really small like this. And this is what I'm gonna use to color in the nose. Okay, now I'm gonna start tracing out the teeth. Okay, so now I have the outline in the shadow. I'm gonna go and trace over these teeth using the Stila, the same eyeliner pen that I've been using. Right, now I want to fill in, I know this is a lot of teeth. You can put way less than this. I kind of went a little crazy with the teeth, you know, but whatever. I'm going to take that lightest shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette and start putting this in between all the teeth just to make it pop a little bit. And lastly, I'm just gonna put on some mascara. I don't wanna leave my lashes bald. So this is the final look. So I thought I had a black turtleneck, but I don't. I would pair this with a black turtleneck, wear your hair down just to kind of give that, or wear a wig, whatever makes you feel comfortable, but I would wear like a big black wig or wear your hair down just to bring that darkness back into the Halloween look. Hopefully it wasn't too hard for you guys. I mean, the main point of this is that it's all about the shading. So there's a lot of blending, a lot of shading involved, But I hope you guys loved my very first Halloween tutorial. I hope you learned something new and that it inspired you to go out and play with your makeup for Halloween. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Happy October. I hope you guys have a great fall season. I'm so excited for it to be here finally. I feel like summer lasted 85 years. So, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.